You know that feeling, right? Your phone starts getting uncomfortably hot? Well, you're definitely not alone. And in this explainer, we are going to solve the problem of phone overheating. Stop it without any app. Forget about downloading sketchy apps. We're talking real, simple fixes. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly how to keep your phone cool and healthy. So let's get right into it.
We've all been there. You're trying to navigate on a road trip, you're in the middle of an intense gaming session, or maybe you're just scrolling Instagram by the pool, and then you feel it. That slow, creeping warmth on the back of your phone. Pretty soon, it's just a little too hot to hold. So yeah, what is your phone trying to tell you?
Look, that uncomfortable heat, it is way more than just a minor annoyance. You should think of it as your phone literally sending out an SOS signal. It's a warning that its insides are really struggling. And if you just ignore it, you're not just risking a bit of lag, you're risking serious, and I mean permanent, damage.
So what is actually going on inside your phone when it feels like a hot potato? Let's dive into the simple science behind all that heat.
See this number? 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 Celsius. This is the magic number you need to remember. Tech experts, including Apple, all agree this is the tipping point. The moment the temperature around your phone gets this hot, it's officially out of its comfort zone. Performance starts to drop, and the real risk of damage kicks in.
So, what pushes your phone into that danger zone? Well, it's usually a mix of these common culprits. Leaving it out in direct sunlight? That's like putting a magnifying glass on it. Charging it while you're also gaming or streaming video? That's a double whammy of heat. But the absolute worst offender of them all? Leaving it in a hot car. That can turn into a literal oven in just minutes.
This right here explains the whole problem. It is a vicious cycle. The more power your phone uses, the hotter it gets. Simple enough. But here's the kicker. The hotter it gets, the more power it wastes just to keep running, which, you guessed it, creates even more heat. Think about a runner in a heat wave. They have to work so much harder just to keep the same pace, and they get exhausted and hotter in the process. Your phone is doing the exact same thing.
Have you ever noticed your phone getting frustratingly slow when it's hot? That's not a bug. It's actually a feature called thermal throttling. It's your phone's built-in self-defense system. To stop its processor from literally frying itself, it slams on the emergency brakes and slows everything way down to cool off and save itself from damage.
Now, a temporary slowdown might not sound like that big of a deal, but you should see it as a warning sign for the silent damage that's happening inside. Let's take a look at the real long-term consequences.
Okay, this is the really crucial part. Heat damage adds up over time, and a lot of it is permanent. The number one victim is always your battery. Heat just destroys it, meaning it can't hold a charge for as long. In the worst cases, the battery can actually swell up, which is seriously dangerous. But it doesn't stop there. Heat can mess with your screen, damage the processor, and even weaken the glue and seals that protect your phone from water.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This quote is straight from Apple's own support page. They say it loud and clear. Very hot conditions can permanently shorten battery life. That's not a software bug you can fix later. Once that battery capacity is gone, it is gone for good.
All right, enough of the scary stuff. The good news is, cooling your phone down the right way is super simple, and you don't need any special apps to do it. Now, this is so important. When your phone is hot, your first instinct is probably to cool it down as fast as possible. But stop. Whatever you do, do not put it in the fridge or the freezer. That sudden extreme temperature change can create condensation, water droplets inside your phone, and that can cause all sorts of permanent damage. Instead, think gentle. Take its case off, unplug it, and just move it to a cool, shady spot. Let it breathe and cool down naturally.
So here is your emergency cool-down plan in 3 easy steps. The second you feel your phone getting too warm, just do this. 1. Take the case off. This is like you taking off a thick winter jacket. 2. Stop all activity. Close the game, end the GPS navigation, stop the video call. And 3. Find some shade. Just get it out of the sun. That's it. So simple, but it works every single time.
But of course, the best solution is always prevention, right? So let's talk about the smart habits that'll keep your phone cool from the get-go.
If you can adopt these 4 game-changing habits, you'll be set. First, ditch that dashboard mount in your car. Your windshield acts like a greenhouse, just baking your phone. Second, never charge your phone in direct sunlight. You're just asking for trouble. Third, and this is probably the most important one, never ever leave it in a parked car, not even for 5 minutes. And finally, here's a little pro tip. If you don't need a connection, just turn on airplane mode. It's a surprisingly great way to let things cool down.
And that's really the whole secret here. You do not need to download any of those gimmicky phone cooler apps. Honestly, most of them don't do anything anyway. As we've seen, solving phone overheating without any app is just about understanding what's going on and building a few smarter habits.
Okay, we've covered a whole lot, so let's boil it all down to the most important things you need to remember.
If you only remember 3 things from this entire explainer, make it these. The danger zone starts at 95 degrees Fahrenheit. The damaged shear battery is permanent, and the absolute best solution is and always will be prevention.
So, to wrap it all up, keep your phone out of the sun, especially when it's in a car or charging. If it does get hot, just stop what you're doing and let it cool down all by itself. These small, simple habits will make the biggest difference in the long run for your phone's battery and its overall health.
And there you have it. Now I'm curious to hear from you. What's the absolute hottest place you've ever accidentally left your phone? I'm sure there are some good stories out there. Let me know down in the comments. If this helped you out, a quick like would be awesome, and make sure to subscribe for more tips that get right to the point. Thanks so much for watching.